Greetings, love. Ava Orah here, the Love Frequency Oracle, here with a very special episode for you for a frequency update for 2026. We're going to go diving into the energetics, really, more than anything. And here we are in Vermont. By the way, I'm sitting here by our, you don't call it a creek over here. I'm from the Midwest. You don't call it a creek over in the East Coast, apparently. This is a stream. Here we go. So really beautiful place to get into this. So for those who are new here, welcome. And this is a place where you can really tune into live frequency channelings from higher dimensional realms that are really here to anchor in the love frequency here on the planet now as we are moving into really challenging times on our planet. And it was really beautiful. It's kind of still snowing a little bit, but it was snowing earlier. And I just had this really beautiful message from my guides come through around this update that I'm doing here today. And they literally said that the information that's coming through, it's not even about the words, it's not even about the mind of what is going to be said, because I'm curious too. I haven't asked them yet what's about 2026, what can we look forward to, what can we be aware of, all these things. And they said more than that, the frequencies that come through, meaning because I'm a trance channeler, I take a little bit of a back seat in my body and allow the actual frequencies to come through from these higher dimensional beings. Specifically, those of you who have been here before know DiYeena of the Pleiadian family is the primary guide that comes through and speaks, who's hilarious grandmother energy from the Pleiadian star system and is really here bringing love. And that is the overarching energetic. And what they said was that the frequency that's coming through is literally the antidote to what we can look forward to experiencing come 2026. So it is the healing salve, if you will, for 2026. I thought that was just such a sweet way to talk about it. So more than the information that's coming through of, what's 2026 got for us and what's the forecast, what's the frequency forecast? Yes, we'll have some overarching themes of the energies that are going to be present here in this upcoming year. But not to forget that we're, as DiYeena likes to say, we're the ones here making the weather. So more than anything, this is an opportunity, a video you can come back to time and time again throughout the year as that healing salve. So think of this as that video in your back pocket for all of the next year that you can come to time and time again to not only receive and remember the information, but more than that, to really take in the frequencies of the actual vibrations of the words and the actual vibrations of the tonality of what she's sharing, and allow it to come into your heart and allow it to heal, allow it to bring love into your experience and bring wholeness and that frequencies that are so needed here in an individual and collective level. So I'm really excited to hear what comes through. We'll go more into all of that, but I just really want to bring in DiYeena, and see what she has to share for 2026 and what we can all come to expect. So without any further ado, those of you who have been here before know that DiYeena loves her tea, so I always have a cup of tea for her as a little gift. So I'll have that here for her, and we'll go ahead and just go right out and put you in touch with the love frequency and DiYeena. Here we go. This is DiYeena of the Pleiadian family. We are here, we like to say first and foremost, to bring the love, you see. That is the most important. So that is the frequency here. And also to drink the earth here. So we're going to have a little sip of tea, get us on the body, in the body, on the earth, and really feel that connection here. If you have a sip of tea on your own, in your own home, you can also join us here, because it connects us heart to heart through the frequencies of the earth and the water, allows us to all be more connected to one another. So if you have a little sip, even if it's just a little sip of water, that is okay too, you see, and have a sip together. Oh, very good. Oh, she knows this is one of my favorites. It's very sweet. Okay, so here we are. So you want to know about what you call the 2026. So what is coming up for you in this next cycle of time? More than the numbers themselves, because we know the humans make the numbers, you see, but we have to really recognize that we are tuning into the energetics of the natural rhythms of the natural cycles, right? So for the next cycle, the next pulse in creation, what is alive? what is alive and how do we really respond? How do we get up and dance with it? Get jiggy with the happenings of the earth without being in resistance? That is really the secret here. Because at the end of the day, we have to really be empowered as our human bodies here and really remember that you chose the life. We all chose to be here. You see, some of us maybe think, oh, well, DiYeena, I did not see the fine print in the contract. This is not part of what I signed up for. You see, we like to make the jokes, you see. It may feel that way at times. Like, oh, I did not know it was going to be this hard. I did not know it was going to be this challenging. I did not know it was going to be this painful, you see. And looking around at the world, it's easy to think like that, you see. But we are here to tell you that we are here collectively sharing this experience together because we wanted to really experience the power of love. The power of love. It's very easy to love in other places around the cosmos, you see, that have less polarity. But here on Earth is a very special opportunity because there is so much duality, because there is so much illusion of separation, because you can have so much free will here and experience whatever the heck you choose, you see. Wherever you want to take your emotions, you can create, you see. Wherever you want to take your life, you can create it. And we do it all the time. Most of us are doing this unconsciously. We're creating our life and not realizing that we've been in the driver's seat the whole time. You say, oh, DiYeena, tell me the frequency forecast for 2026. You're forgetting that you're the one making the weather. You're the one making the weather. So, and we really mean this, you see, because it is really, you are that powerful. And it's important to really own that part of how powerful you are as a human being. So not to forget that. And Abba is right here in that the frequencies coming through. We do our best through the internet, you see, because it doesn't capture all the frequencies. But we really do our best. Better in person. Come find DiYeena live in person, you see. That's the best way, you see. But to get it on the YouTubes and on the interwebs, wherever we are, we do our best, you see. And there's a lot that comes through here. And it is really the antidote. It is really the healing salve to the frequencies that you are collectively choosing to experience on a human level. So recognizing that it is all part of the desire. Not only what is happening, like you're not a part of it or you have no control over it, but it is actually on your own soul desire, a deep desire for you. But DiYeena, my life is horrible. Why would I choose this? The world is horrible. Okay, so this is one angularity perspective, you see. You have to remember, big picture, we are coming down here for just a drop in the bucket of experience in an infinite layers of experience within the soul evolution, the soul possibilities here. So when you are here in this body, it is really just a little moment in time, you see. And this is even an illusion in and of itself, that you are even in the world of time. You're choosing to have an experience that feels bound by time and space, and here and there, and before and after, and all of these things, you see. And it's important to recognize that there is more to the story. So when you zoom out even a little bit, you see, what you see is that, you and your soul family, whomever you're choosing to dance along with on this ride, in this roller coaster of Earth life, you chose that experience, and you come over on the other side, you say, oh, you did a great job playing that one. Oh, that was a challenging moment there. Or this was really fun. Let's do that again. Or let's never do that one ever again, you see. You go back and you assess. You say, okay, next time I'll go down and be the bad guy. You be the good guy, and we'll play it that way. And then we'll come back over here and have a cup of tea, you see. So when you're in the experience of Earth, because it's so polarity, the experience is, you can really choose any game, you see. It feels very important. It feels very serious. It feels very life or death. It feels very much like we have to give it all we got here. And it is important to be 100% here, 100% with it, you see. 100% with your soul, all present, so that you can really shine as the full human beings that you are. That is the whole point, is to be your full self, be in your authenticity. This, if we can all be just in our authenticity, well, that is a good day. That is really the point. So we are working here with multi-layers of dimensionality, of experience, of remembering, and of forgetting. And to hold it all at the same time is quite a challenge if you try to control it all. But when you really go into the heart, this is how it is all possible. So we'll say one more thing that our newbies may not know. Well, welcome to the newbies. We say welcome, you see. And to the oldies, is that an okay thing to say? We don't really know, you see. We don't know all of your politically correct terminologies or anything like that, you see. But what we are saying is those who've been around the block here with DiYeena here for a little bit, and those who have not, you see, for all of you, we are really saying that it's important to receive the conversation through your heart rather than through the mind. Because you're infinite in your multidimensionality. You are infinite in both directions. And the only place, the main place, not the only, the main portal in and through that is through your heart. This is your portal into the infinite aspect of who you truly are. In both directions, who you are in nothing and who you are in the something, you see. And so if you try to understand these conversations, these multi-dimensional, multi-frequency conversations in the mind, well, then you're going to get a cap on it at that dimension number 4, where the mind resides, where the information, the frequencies, the dimensionality, the perspectives are coming from much wider range than that. So hold the frequency in the heart, and sometimes we play a little joke and we say, put your ears on your nipples, you see. Bring your ears down to your nipples and then you'll have it right, you see. You'll be able to hear the conversation. You'll be able to hear the heart conversation that is really taking place. So here we are. Now we've given you the overview. So really what we can say is that 2026, or this next cycle in the moment of time, is not predestined. This is the most important thing that we can say, is not predestined. So you go and you hear all these other gurus on the line and telling you all these things about what is coming your way. Nothing is fixed like that, you see, because if you ever hear someone saying it's going to be this way, well, guess what? They are taking away your free will. And that is not okay to do, you see. And not to say that it is taking your free will, because you still can make your decisions, but they are putting it into such a finite box that it does not allow for the fullness of the possibility of the human experience. Because you are co-creating and creating in every breath, alive. Everything is alive. Look around us. We are in a live storyline here. So it's like if you go to an improv theater. It's alive. The story is alive. You never know where it is going to go. So to say it's going to end in a particular way is so silly. Is so silly because it cannot, or it would be a dead script, you see, that we are all following the script. Well, I did not get the memo. Do you have the script hanging out in your back pocket of what this life is? Did someone write it down and give it to you, hand you the book? Here's the script of your life. Don't forget to act out chapter 8, part 1 in this particular way. No, of course not. You are living alive. You are living a live life, and so is everyone else. So we are constantly creating in every moment. And that is a good and powerful and empowering thing to really remember. So no matter what we think is doomsday ahead, or this is the tipping point into 5D reality, whatever you're thinking. Pardon. We'll take another sip of tea. Whatever you are thinking, wherever you are on the spectrum of what you are feeling into around the next cycle of time, know that it is really, you are going to experience that which you are feeling in your experience. There are collective parts that we are agreeing to, but it is not predestined. It is not predestined. So this is where the self-empowered piece comes into play, is you really do have the power here to create the life you like and to put it in a way that can really be for your best. Be for your best, you see. So it's important here that as we are going through not only this next year, but life in general, is to really look at how you are spending your days and your energy. Who are you giving your energy to? Other words saying, who are you giving your power to? You see. Where you put your time, your energy, your focus, your attention, that is your power. So where is it going? Where is it going? Is it going to the news? Is it going to the social medias where you're scrolls, what they call the doom scrolling? You see, something like this. Where are you giving your power? And what is being fed? Meaning, what is the frequencies that are being allowed to continue circulating within your experience that are creating your reality? So if you are scrolling in the doom scroll, and you are seeing whatever it is, if it is anything negative or anything saying, oh, this is conspiring of this, or it is not pleasant things, or it is news of whatever is going on, you see, it's all the Debbie Downer news, you see. Well, that can create or perpetuate a frequency such as fear or worry or concern or dread or depression or anxiety. These are frequencies that are fed by stories. They have to have a story to have a response in the emotional body. So looking at where are you giving your attention to, because this is going to be very important coming this next year to really focus your attention only on what you choose to create and being mindful in where you are creating. So this is the best part we can give for you, is to really be mindful of your energy. This is the overall through line of focus your attention only on what you choose to create in your world. And let the rest go. You do not need to be that involved in the news unless it is your job, unless it is your physical job where you are earning your living through being involved in that way. If it does not create, if you're not in circuitry in that way, it's not necessary for you to be so involved in it. Your neighbors will tell you when there is something important that has happened. You see, you do not have to be so connected in that way. It's not good. It's not healthy. You see, especially the way that they are choosing to display what they call the important news. Well, is it important? You see, so we have to really be mindful of our energy. This also goes with who we are choosing to give our energy to. This is more in our family dynamics, our circuitry of friends, our co-workers, the people that are closest in our life. How are we showing up for these relationships? Because another big theme of this upcoming year is going to be really around relationships. You see, there are frequencies around coming into deeper layers of harmony within your own self. And so the places that are in discord, for example, there's going to be a little bit of shining the light on those areas. You see. So this is this overall frequencies that are present within the collective field that are going to be showing up differently for each of you individually. But these are overarching themes to be aware of in consciousness. So as you are moving through and recognizing, oh yes, DiYeena did mention that part about the news. Maybe we just kind of shut it off for today, you see. And really go find something that gives me joy, fills me up, lights my spirit, you see. Focus your energy on what you love. This is really simple in theory and in practice, really. Focus your energy on what you love. Why would you want to live a different way? You see. Be outside in the nature. Do your artwork. Do your playing, you see. Find what lights you up and do it. Make time for it. Prioritize it. You see. Prioritize time with those you love. This life is not guaranteed for anyone, you see. So spend it wisely. Spend it wisely, because your energy and how you show up in the world at the end of the day is what is leaving the imprint on humanity. This is the imprint that you leave from the world, is how you showed up in your energetic frequency. The frequency that you leave with people. How do you make people feel when you are around them? What do they say? You say, oh, I feel so good around you. It's so peaceful being around you. I trust you so much. I love being in your company. Are they saying these types of things? You see, be mindful of how you show up in the world. So what we can say here, we cannot go into what you call predictions around what is going to happen or not happen, especially in your what you'd call political worlds, wars, things like this, because it's just not even relevant in a certain way, you see. Why is that? Why can you say that, DiYeena? There are people dying right now, you see. Yes, there are. And going back to the bigger picture, recognizing that these souls, every soul is choosing a journey of experience as a frequency in consciousness, choosing to come down, touch down for a moment in time to encapsulate a frequency of experience. This is a hard one to wrap your mind around when you are deeply in the third dimension. But to recognize that every soul wants to have the experience they chose, whether that is going to war and dying for it, you see, or whether they are coming into a mother for a few weeks of time prior to even birthing into the world, you see, what you call the miscarriage, you see. However you look at this, these souls are we're all very intentional. It's a desire. We're going in, we're cleaning up different timelines and experiences with different souls. We're wanting to encapsulate and really get what is that experience like on a soul level. And it is play. It is play at the end of the day. Oh, but DiYeena, it's so serious. It's so painful. Yes, in the dimensionality, in the perspective that we are all holding here, it can be viewed that way. It can, and it's a valid view. It's a valid viewpoint, you see. DiYeena is here to hold a little bit of a wider lens to say not that it is not important. All of the feelings and the frequencies and the perspectives are very valid because they exist and they're important. So holding those frequencies is to say it's okay to hold. And it's also important to be willing to stretch into more of who you are. So you are not just this third dimension. You are not just this physical form. You are much, much more than that. So this is really an opportunity to stretch into the subtle layers of consciousness that contain you. The subtle layers that are here within yourself, the different dimensionalities. And this may seem abstract for some, and this may seem like a cup of tea for others. But the point is not about the mind. Again, it is in the heart, to hear it in the heart. You see, hear this in the heart, that you are infinite. You are infinite in nature, and your experience is infinite in nature. And so as you move into this next cycle, what you call 2026, move in it with the anchor point of love. Choose to love through all your experiences, recognizing and being empowered to know that you have chosen what is in front of you. So you may as well love through it. You may as well choose to love through the experience, no matter how painful it is, or no matter how blissful it is. Because it is not to say that there is going to be only pain or only bliss. It is a range of experience, and everyone is going to experience it differently. Even if there are these collective points of focus that many are tuned into in the world, that may happen. You have timelines available for many different versions of reality. And what that means is you're not locked into a certain way that it has to unfold, you see. And at the end of the day, what I like to leave people with is that love is always winning at the end of the day. Because it is what we are made of. It is the literal fabric of existence. So it cannot be any other way. So may you all be blessed in this upcoming frequency, this upcoming year, to receive these antidotal frequencies of healing salve for the soul, for the emotions, for the body, for the heart, and to come back to this over and over again, to receive the frequencies that you need to heal the experiences that are here for you in this upcoming year, this upcoming cycle. That you are blessed to anchor yourself in the presence of love, to choose to be loving, and to choose the frequencies of love over anything else in your world. And knowing that that frequency is always available to you, no matter what is in front of you, no matter how hard it may seem. Love is always an option. Blessings from the Pleiadian family. This has been quite fun. The fingers are a little frozen, But that's okay, you see, because it is worth it. It is worth it to be here in the nature. We hope that you've enjoyed the sound of the little stream here behind, and the sips of the tea. It's been very, very pleasant. So blessings to you all for a beautiful new year and a beautiful upcoming cycle. You are really, it is good. What we can say is it is good. Everything that is coming your way is really for you, and it is a blessing. It is a blessing. So we are in a cycle of blessings. This is the year of blessings. So let it be alive in your experience that the world is nothing but showering you with blessings. So blessings from the Pleiadians. We love you dearly. I trust that message was exactly what you needed to receive today. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. And please come back to this time and time again, anytime you need a little upliftment in your day. Remember that this video is here for you, and it's really the frequency antidote to this experience that we all are coming into for this cycle of 2026 and most likely beyond. So come back to this anytime you need it and know that it's here for you. And thank you for being here, loves, and we will see you next time. Blessings.